Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great and I am back with yet another latest judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Well, it might not be that latest, but it's a very important case. So I thought of including it in this series anyways. This case was decided on 2nd of February 2021. Which means it's not even been 1 year. It's the latest case, right? So let's start with the video. This one is related to corruption, wherein the Honorable Supreme Court of India said that corruption is a crime against society. The title of this case is The State of Gujarat versus Bhalchandra Laxmishankar Dave. It was decided by a division bench of the Supreme Court consisting of Honorable Justice Dr. Chandrachud and Honorable Justice M.R. Shah. Before moving with the case, let's see a little bit history or the background of this case. Bhalchandra Laxmishankar Dave, or Mr. Dave in short, the respondent of this present case and original accused, was working as an assistant director in ITI Gandhinagar, Gujarat, and he was charged with offences punishable under Prevention of Corruption Act. The main case was filed before Learned Special Judge Bharuch, which is in Gujarat. After a full-fledged trial and appreciation of all the evidences on record, and by way of a detailed judgment and order, Mr. Dave was convicted of the charges under Prevention of Corruption Act. The Learned Special Judge Bharuch convicted Mr. Dave of the offences and he was given 5 years of imprisonment and 10,000 rupees fine. But Mr. Dave was highly dissatisfied and aggrieved by this decision. He decided to prefer an appeal before the Gujarat High Court. When the appeal was filed before the Honorable High Court of Gujarat, without reappreciation of the evidences on record, High Court of Gujarat passed an order and acquitted Mr. Dave of all the charges that were there against him. So the first case was filed against Mr. Dave in Special Judge Bharuch, which is in Gujarat. And this court found Mr. Dave guilty of the charges. So Mr. Dave was not happy with this decision and he decided to file an appeal in the Gujarat High Court. And Gujarat High Court acquitted him of all the charges. But now, State of Gujarat was not happy with this decision. So State of Gujarat decided to file an appeal before the Supreme Court of India. And this is the case what we are discussing in this video. State of Gujarat versus Bhalchandra Laxmishankar Dave. When the appeal was preferred before the Honorable Supreme Court of India, Supreme Court was of the opinion that High Court should have reappreciated the evidences on record before giving a decision, or before acquitting Mr. Dave of all the charges. It should have gone much in detail of the case. Supreme Court in fact viewed that the decision given by High Court is based on totally erroneous view of law. Because High Court of Gujarat was the first appellate court in this case, it was expected from them that they would reappreciate the evidences before giving a decision. While giving their decision, Honorable Supreme Court of India even viewed that offences under Prevention of Corruption Act are very serious. They are crimes against the society. In this case, Supreme Court of India quashed and set aside the order which was passed by High Court and restored the criminal appeal which was filed before High Court to its original file. And while quashing the decision given by High Court, Supreme Court made it very clear that they are not giving any opinion in favor of Mr. Dave or against Mr. Dave. Whether Mr. Dave is actually guilty of corruption or not, that is a decision which High Court need to take. And High Court should take that decision based on merits of the case by reappreciating the evidences on record. The previous order and the judgment of High Court was quashed only on the ground that High Court did not go much into detail before giving it. So High Court need to look into this matter afresh with all the evidences on record and need to give a decision whether in their opinion Mr. Dave is guilty or not. And that's all for this case. If you are preparing for any exams where you have Prevention of Corruption Act as part of your syllabus, you can definitely mention this case as well. It is very important because Supreme Court made this thing very clear that charges under the Prevention of Corruption Act are very serious charges. They are crime against the society. Well, I hope you found some value out of this video. If you did, do make sure to like this video, leave a comment and share it with your friends. Until next time, bye-bye.